we are on it again. Is Enzo Maresca connection with the fans real or not? Because we've seen Enzo Maresca exchanging words with the fans, trying to respond to the fans, whatever they're trying to voice out, whatever they're talking about, whatever they're demanding for. But Enzo Maresca with the fans relationship itself right now. We saw it with the previous managers. I don't think Enzo Maresca will be able to move on with this kind of a behavior whereby he wants to respond to everything the fans are chanting at. Yes, the fans, they've got the right to boo the players if the results are not okay. We all know that. We've seen it before, not only at Chelsea. We've seen it somewhere before. Under Roman Abramovich, yes, we've seen it, but not so many times whereby if performance of the players is not good up to the standard, the coach is not showing any signs of improvement, fans were booing. And once they start doing that, Roman Abramovich used to make a decision in the morning before they even do that, before they even reach to that extent of the players on his sides, the defenders, the coach. Nobody saw it. Nicholas Jackson put up the performance of whereby nobody would say Nicholas Jackson should stay on the bench. No one is wishing Nicholas Jackson to get injured or to be getting rid of. Yeah, I believe Nicholas Jackson, he's not scoring goals. He's not. Yes, the goals they've dried out because it's been like 3 months now. The last time he scored a goal. That goal opened up the door for everything. I think is now being rejuvenated. His performances when he comes on, even if when he came back from the injury, you could tell that Nicholas Jackson is trying to do something. He's really trying to help the team. Scoring is not just the option, but if you can assist, you can hold the ball, bring your friends into play. That's what we want to see. Nicholas Jackson, big out to you. You're the number one spot at Chelsea right now. Like currently, you don't have goals. I know goals will come good. I know goals will come from Cole Palmer and other players. We've seen Romeo Lavia making a debut again after injury. He played very well. He showed the performance, the consistency that, okay, if he stays fit, he's going to do some wonders. He's going to help the team. Like he said on the interview, yes, he said, yes, I'm really happy that I'm back on the team again, and I'm willing to help the team until the end of the season. And I hope next season he stays fit. But next season, yes, he's going to have a lot of competition, believe me or not. Because Andre Santos in Ligue, he's cooking Ligue, he's cooking up the French football. And all the other big clubs, they are watching. They're watching him, and their interest from Bayern Munich, interest from Real Madrid, from PSG, from AC Milan, from Ajax, from Dortmund, they are all watching him. They are all trying to find a way of how can they get him up the ladder of the Chelsea before he makes a Chelsea debut. Because once he makes the Chelsea debut, he performs that very good. If he gets to have a very good performance in the EPL or even in the Champions League, his value will boost up, will go up even further. So big clubs, they've seen the potential of Andre Santos, his performances at Strasbourg. So his market value is still minimal. It's still minimal. If Chelsea want to cash in, I'm sure at Chelsea, they would request for something like 45 million or 40 million, 35, somewhere there, because he hasn't tasted any Champions League or any consistent performance for the parent club, which is Chelsea. So if they know if they get him while he's still at Strasbourg on loan, then they will really save a lot. Because if he plays Premier League and performs well, yes, his value will go to 50 to 70 million. And clubs are now trying to clean up, trying to find out will he be able to be integrated into Chelsea team, or they will be able to take him on loan to whatever club he wants to go to. Real Madrid, they cannot get him on loan. Bayern Munich, they're not looking for the loan option. These are the clubs which will be able, they will be able to pay right in front amount of cash. They're not going to go for a loan or anything, unless this small club like Ajax, maybe they would want to loan him. But no, he's not the kind of player Chelsea might loan out. You've seen Romeo Lavia, he doesn't stay fit like for the whole season. He misses most of his game time. And this season he has really improved a lot because this season he has played more minutes than even last season. This season he's been fantastic. He's been helping the team whenever is able to fit. So Andre Santos is going to be a big challenge in the Premier League next season. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, they'll be the main key players at the center or middle of the Chelsea team. So back to this the striking issue. Chelsea are really looking forward to buy a big name signing next season, or let me say in the summer, because Nicholas Jackson, the way I've said, goals have dried up. But so Chelsea, they are now looking at a player who will be capable to hold Chelsea, help Chelsea move forward. They are still talking about Victor Osimhen, but the player which they are very much linked of now is a Kenani from Juventus. The guy, his worth market is about 80 million. Kenani he's the guy Chelsea are really very much interested in. They're trying to push by all means, because Chelsea in the summer, they've shown that they've promised Maresca they won't go for young players with potential. Now they're targeting most experienced player. Before Van Dijk extended his contract, they were trying to get him out of Liverpool to Chelsea. That's when it came out by confirmed by one of the football analysts, I think Austin, and now they're trying by all means to bring up a Kenan, who's the most experienced player, and at Juventus is really performing very good. So Victor Osimhen, he's still on the ladder. So Chelsea are not trying to get rid of Nicholas Jackson. Remember, people are confused. If Chelsea are looking for a striker, it doesn't mean that they want to get rid of Nicholas Jackson. Remember, Nicholas Jackson, he's still a young boy. He's still a boy, a very young, with more than 10 years, 12 years to play at Stamford Bridge, to play European football. And day by day, he's improving. So seeing the way he is performing now, we've seen that Chelsea without Nicholas Jackson, they are blank, they are dead. It's more like we have a red card. But with Nicholas Jackson, if he's on the lineup, Chelsea looks alive in front. The guy makes the runs, just trying to disturb the defenders, open up for others. Then if he gets opportunity, then he's gonna score. So things, they are the way they are. Nicholas Jackson, he's there to stay. Nicholas Jackson is not going to be loaned out. People thinking that maybe he's going to be loaned out. No, get this right now. Nicholas Jackson won't be loaned out. There's no confirmation from the club that Nicholas Jackson will be loaned out, and nobody will say that Nicholas Jackson performance will get him out of Chelsea. No, Nicholas Jackson signed a very long contract, like 6 years from when they bought him from there. So he still has more years to establish himself, to improve himself at Stamford Bridge. Yes, I understand his performances is not what we expected, but he's very young. Looking at even for the club where I came from, those are emerging squad players. Yes, they develop players. So Nicholas Jackson, once they get a striker, a good striker, Nicholas Jackson will still remain at the club. We don't know who's the striker who's going to come at Chelsea, but they're still trying, they're still inquiring about a very big signing right now. So the other thing we're going to talk about is about the Enzo Maresca himself. Enzo Maresca, he's at war with the Chelsea fans. Enzo Maresca is always responding to Chelsea fans, the boos, the banners, whatever they say. Okay, I like it. Enzo Maresca is able to respond, but as a good manager, show your results, show your statistics, show your stubbornness when you are at the pitch. Give us the good result, because I've seen fans getting upset with the managers at Chelsea. They end up losing their job because Enzo Maresca, believe me, when he came at Chelsea, we never expect that he's gonna be on top four, because he came from a championship side. At first, I had the feeling that he's not going to do the one, and then boom, suddenly Chelsea were doing fine, fighting for the top four, fighting for a title. Again, they went head to head with Liverpool, only 2-3 points behind them. Then things go from good to bad now. Yes, things got sour, but we know that it's a young squad, but that's not an excuse for you. Enzo Maresca should know that, should not say that, no, Chelsea has improved. Chelsea, for the past 2 years, they were not competing top four. No, the guy is very wrong. Chelsea, Chelsea Football Club belonged to Champions League. Chelsea Football Club, they were winning, they won the Champions League before you came. That was 2 years before you came to Chelsea. 2 years before you came to Chelsea, they won the Club World Cup. 2 years before you came to Chelsea, Chelsea were very close to win the FA Cup, to win Carling Cup. They lost the finals under Pochettino. So the guy should not say that he found Chelsea was struggling and what. This is not an improvement. I wonder why. I don't know why he keeps on saying that Chelsea have really improved. Chelsea have not really improved under him. It's a sign to say that Chelsea are trying to get back where they belong to, but they are failing. Because remember, Chelsea is a top Champions League club, winning trophies every season. At least a trophy was guaranteed. So if Maresca is trying to respond to the fans that no, Chelsea has improved compared to last season, which means he's trying to say that Frank Lampard was the problem why Chelsea is there in this situation. Graham Potter is the problem. Pochettino is the problem. Come on, you're not going to say that. You were given a role that and your whole squad from where you came from, Leicester. They gave you everything. They paid you the money. Your job is to win. Your job is to take back the team where they belong. To stop comparing yourself with other previous seasons. One, Enzo Maresca, he doesn't have a record of anything in the EPL. Only in Championship where he won the league. That's the only experience he has, if I recall. There's nothing else to show off. So why is he saying that no, Chelsea has really improved compared to years back? What years back? Chelsea years back were European champions, were Club World Cup champions. They played 2 finals there. We lost to Liverpool and we lost, I think, to Manchester City, the FA Cup and the Carling Cup. What the hell was he talking about? It's like if he's responding to the fans, he doesn't think of what is going to upset the fans or not. Because the more he tries to respond to the fans, is the more he's getting he's getting things hotter and hotter between him and the fans. If the fans are not going to back you up, then just know that nothing you do to impress them. Continue winning the game for the rest of the game. Once you, at least if we can collect 9 points of these games we've remained with, starting with Liverpool. If we beat Liverpool and win at least next 4 games, then Chelsea will be in the Champions League. The 9 points is all we need, yes, for us to qualify, because 9 points will be guaranteed like top 4 instead of number 5. But as number 5, we draw 1, we lose 2, and win 2. It's gonna be very difficult even to finish on number 5. So guys, I want you guys to like and subscribe for more, because we are still talking about the insightful on my sport zone. We talk about the reality. This is the reality talk. Enzo Maresca with the fans, relationship is very bad. We saw it with the Pochettino. They were at face when he started, but things started getting back to more. Pochettino even say that today have failed the connection with the fans. Yes, that's what the manager should always feel when he feel it. But right now we don't feel any connections with him. And why is he trying to force things and trying to make things worse, saying that no, Chelsea have improved when we are crying under Roman Abramovich? Chelsea used to fight for 2 titles every season, and you came in and started telling that finishing on top 4 is an achievement. Now, since Chelsea never used to do that, come on, that's an insult. We are the Blue Army, KTB, FFH, keep the blue flag high. We've been supporting Chelsea for over 20 years, so we understand, we know the pain. He just came from here, from Championship, and he doesn't understand the pain Chelsea fans are going through. So guys, like and subscribe for more, because I'll still be coming up with more insightful real stories and the real transfers. I'm going to talk about the transfer for Chelsea. Chelsea are still inquiring about the availability of Real Madrid young boy Endrick, and I'm going to talk about that on my next video. So guys, like and subscribe for more.